Welcome campers, my name is Grace.
And I'm Chase.
And this is one of our videos for the Benjamin Banneker Historical Park and Museum Virtual Summer Camp 2020. For this activity, we will be making corn husk dolls.
So corn was a very important crop to the indigenous peoples of both North and South America. And even today, corn is a very popular crop to be grown in Maryland. As everyone knows, you can eat corn, and it's pretty tasty, but what do you do with the husk left over? The indigenous peoples used the corn husk to make dolls of various styles out of. When the colonists arrived in North America, they too learned how to make corn husk dolls.
So your first step is to soak your corn husks in a big bowl of water. We used a pitcher, whatever you've got on hand at home, and we soaked ours for about 20 minutes, but you could do it for 10. It just depends. You want the corn husk to be nice and pliable so that you can move it around to make your doll with. So the next step is to lay 4 of your 5 corn husks in a stack with the same ends overlapping each other.
Once you lay your husk in a stack, feel free to trim the tops of them so they're all even.
So the top will be the smaller end and the bottom will be the bigger end. So the next step is to cut a section of your string. I cut one about 4 or 5 inches long. And with the string, we will then tie the top together about 1 inch from the top. And if you have any extra string at the end of your knot, you can trim it. So the next step is to flip the husk so that the big fan part is at the top. And you'll fold your husks down in different directions to cover the tie that you just made. And when you're done doing that, that will be your head. So when you've folded them all down, you can cut another section of your string and then tie the head maybe about another 1 inch from the top.
So the next step is to take your extra husk and to roll it up. Once you've rolled it up tightly, be sure to take 2 more pieces of strings and tie both ends.
Your leftover husk may be too wide for this, so if that is the case, you can just tear it down the middle lengthwise. So when you're done with the arms, you'll want to kind of slide them up between the husks right below the head. And then when they're in a good position, you'll tie right beneath the arms, and that will be your waist. So here is where you can make a decision about what kind of doll you want. You can either have a doll with a skirt or you can have a doll with legs. If you would like to have a doll with a skirt, then what you can do at this stage is take your scissors and trim your corn husk so that the skirt is all the same length. But if you want a doll with legs, the next step is to separate the husks into equal portions. And what I think I'll end up doing is sort of cutting them in half and then separating them as legs. And when you have your 2 equal portions made, then you can tie the legs at a knee joint and an ankle joint. And then when you're done with that, you can trim the feet evenly. So these are our corn husk dolls. Chase made the one with the skirt, and I made the one with the legs.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you for the next activity.